After arguably playing their best game of the season, Nebraska back to work here on Tuesday. It's fall break on campus, so practice a little bit later than normal. Hi, Sean Callahan for HuskerOnline.com, and we talked to Eric Shenander and several of his defenders on just how this team has gotten back to work.
You know, I think it's easy to be hard on ourselves and get down and, fold, but I don't see that from this team. And that's the biggest difference from last year when we were losing. Guys were giving up, throwing in the towel, and that's not even an option with this team. We just got to keep growing and focus on the positives, focus on the negatives, and keep this thing going because it's going to get turned around.
Looking at everybody's face, they knew what they put out on the film. I could look at my D-line and saying, thank you, for every play that y'all did and all that stuff. But even now, we have that mindset that we are going to get better no matter what. No matter the record, we're just going to go out there, and be happy to have the opportunity to play football again.
It's been good. Coach Ross talks about a lot of changes in the culture, and last year when we had won some games, but the culture was bad. And this year we're 0-6, but we keep getting better each week. So we're just that's what's really surprising to me. I don't see anybody putting their heads down, coming out to practice sad or complaining about being 0-6. We just come out here and go to work, and that's the most important thing.
They're really close. They're getting really close. That's encouraging. I'm going to keep going with this team. This team is very close. We have wins on the horizon. We have really good games on the horizon, and the kids are finally. It seems like we're finally turning the corner in practice and meetings and the culture of the team right now.
And another player that's responded well this week after really not having a good game on Saturday was safety Aaron Williams.
He's responded well. I think that's one of the things I told him on Monday after Monday's practice is I have no question about if you're a tough football player. I mean, the things that you have to do with your body to get prepared for a football game, I totally respect it. The way he approached Monday's practice, and I had to give him a handshake. And the way he approached Monday's practice was to show me, it showed me he was mentally tough. And that's what's very important to me, and I'm proud of him for that.
And even when players like Freedom Akamaladun broke down the film, he said there was a lot to like.
Oh yeah, everybody was locked in. I'm pretty sure this was the shortest tape that we had to do a lot of corrections. It was literally, here were some minor issues, this and that. All right, things that we have to fix, things we have to work on, and then we're able to get to Minnesota.
Yeah, the guys got to keep on working at the techniques. I think we got to continue. We use the term strike, getting our hands on people, being able to recreate the line of scrimmage. The more knockback we can get, the more that's going to help the defense. Got to go from trying to get knocked back and then transition into the pass game and keep continuing to try to get after the quarterback a little bit more. But we got to keep on going. Guys are working hard at it.
As for the Minnesota Gophers, they're expecting a very physical game on Saturday.
They like to run the ball. It's just going to be a battle for the D-line and the O-line, and it's going to be a trenches game. And we got to stop the run and get off on third down.
They run downhill, and they're a run team. They want to run the ball. They run downhill. They're not going to juke you. They're just going to go straight downhill, so that's going to be on us. We got to knock the line of scrimmage back to give our linebackers a good chance to make a tackle.
And they'll come at the Huskers with a freshman quarterback.
He is a freshman, and we know the coaches, their offensive coaches are going to put him in a situation where he can excel. So we just got to take advantage of what we can do on defense and getting him rattled and stressed.
We just got to treat him as if he knows what he's doing. I mean, he's a quarterback. We don't want to look down on him. We want to keep him honest.
I don't really focus too much on the quarterback. We're going to watch him this week. We know he's a freshman, so maybe he's a Big Ten quarterback. So he's going to play good, and we're just going to do our best to get after him.
Yeah, they got some very good receivers. They have a young quarterback that's doing a great job of letting those guys go make plays for him. We're gonna have to do a great job of containing those guys and knowing where they at on the field at all times. They got some young ones, also some young freshmen receivers that are pretty good too.
And finally, no one's used to being 0-6. Even coaches like Travis Fisher talked about how he's handled the losing, and it's something they obviously want to get turned around.
It happens, it happens. Unfortunately, have I been around a lot of people that I can honestly say they are used to losing? Probably not. But I'm not 100%. I'm not inside of every man's body or every man's heart. and I can't tell you what every man thinks, you know, when he's in the dark side, when the lights are off and it's dark. I can't tell you what every man thinks, but I'm pretty sure it's not 100%. That some people are used to a lot of things, and then losing is one of them. And some guys are used to winning. And just because you win every football game don't mean that every guy on the football team is used to winning. You know, I think that it's a fine line between a lot of that. It's not every person. You know, I've lost a lot of football games in my career, in my life, and I'm not used to losing. That's not my mentality. It's not my mind frame. So it all depends on the person, and when it comes to that.
In other news, don't be surprised if you see safety JoJo Doman back on the field more this week. He traveled out to Evanston on Saturday. Reporting with the Nebraska football team in Lincoln, I'm Sean Callahan of HuskerOnline.com.